You know what I mean? From that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's talking about that.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
It's the Strawhats, and we're back with another reaction, and we are
pretty late on this one,
but better late than never.
Better late than never.
Heard a lot about this one. I think we should just get to it. We are reacting to Token, I'm Your Baby, official music video.
Official music video, Token, I'm Your Baby. A lot of people have been asking us about this one, so we're here to see what it's about.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, super bad American pie, Hollywood signs, triple X search raised me, I'm your baby. Mom left my dad and never talked to a man again, just to paint a picture how the marriage went. And that's just what I thought what every marriage was. I still would call it love, but I never saw them touch, and I knew it wasn't sex, I only seen them kiss once. But married for 20 plus, when I was young, if there was nudity in movies, mama put some anger to it. Little did she know that I wasn't a stranger to it. Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, super bad American pie, Hollywood signs, triple X.
Pause. Sorry. Hey, what's up? Baby mama dramas.
Yo.
I ain't no baby mama.
Work-life balance, baby.
Work-life balance.
All right.
Man, I'm getting slightly uncomfortable and slightly nostalgic watching this. I mean, he said Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me. He's talking about Dan, the producer from Nickelodeon, the one who like touched all the kids and stuff. You know what I mean? From that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's talking about that Dan.
He's also talking about he said internet trolls, internet ads,
American Pie,
basically the internet. And
you know, just all these movies that like glorified sex, you know, and then said he noticed that his mom and dad
were married for 20 years, and were barely physical.
Barely physical.
He noticed that his mom would get upset in like nude scenes in movies, right? Probably due to her love life or her marriage or something of that sort. And he said that, you know, she didn't know that I knew about what she was watching.
That I knew about all this, maybe,
yeah.
And this will unravel in the song.
Raised me, Dan raised me, super bad American pie, Hollywood signs, triple X search raised me, I'm your baby. I was infatuated with sex when I was 6, mom blamed it on the music so CDs were edited. But it wasn't the CDs, the privacy intrigued me. You look when they say don't look. So I was 8 scribbling pictures of a naked body till the teacher found my notebook. She had to make sure my home's good, so I was put in therapy. Imagine a therapist studying an 8-year-old's rendition of naked breasts. I was always questioned, especially cause I only grew up with women present. My therapist put down his pad during one session and asked if I ever thought about my mom and my sister naked. I don't remember.
Damn! Wow.
This got deep really fast.
Whoa. He's obsessed with sex since he was 6 years old, to the point where he's drawing naked photos. Got caught when he was 8.
Got caught by a teacher, him drawing a naked woman, and then now he's in therapy. He said, I don't know if he said because, but he mentioned he's only been raised by a woman. So naturally, they put me in therapy to figure out what's going on here. That could be a reference at like, is he being sexually abused, or is people like, are people accusing or having suspicions of sexual abuse at home? And then he's talking to this therapist. It's like, imagine a 8-year-old kid talking to his therapist about his rendition of, or the definition or the meaning of breast are. Like crazy.
Yeah. And then that therapist asking if he's ever thought about his sister or mother naked.
This is strange.
Down his pad during one session and asked if I ever thought about my mom and my sister naked. I don't remember what I said, I just remember the feeling of realizing my mom and sister were big breasted. I broke out crying, I couldn't stop and I didn't know why. It's funny which memories stick with you. I was 9.
That's crazy, because all that to show that like he painted that whole picture just to tell you that he's thinking about big breast. You know, like at 9 years old, like he's sexualizing things so early. You know what I mean? Like he said the only thing he could get from that conversation was realizing, or one of the things was realizing that his mom and sister were big-breasted, and
they started crying after that. So it probably hit him in a way that just made him feel super confused. Like, what's wrong with me?
yeah.
Got crying, I couldn't stop and I didn't know why. It's funny which memories stick with you. I was 9. Keep going. When I was 12, I started hanging with older kids. They would tell me things and they would show me things. Teachers always said I had an old soul. Must have been just my soul, cause my brain didn't know a thing. A mutual friend led me to this older kid's house. We were in his basement, 2 other older kids round. When my homie left, I should've left, but I stayed there. Didn't know these kids well, but I felt safe there. Shouldn't have felt safe there. Dirty conversations about the girls in their grade where people lost virginities, me I ain't even kissed yet. I didn't even think about getting my wet. That night I was talked into doing things I ain't wanna do. A lot of I don't knows, a lot of come on dude, a lot of no one's even gonna know, a lot of closing eyes, a lot of long showers and no appetites. Internet trolls raise me, ads raise.
What do you think he's talking about?
Well, before we say what we think he's talking about, let's talk about what happened. He started hanging out with older kids. You know, naturally, people said he had an old soul. He said, I think it's just my soul. I don't know that. I don't remember that line. But the point is he ended up hanging out at an older kid's house by a mutual friend. That friend left. He decided to stay, and he said he felt safe there. And as soon as he said safe there, he automatically says shouldn't have felt safe there, with talks of sex and the way they're looking at other girls and things of that sort. And then finally, it's leading up to what seems like could have been a traumatic incident where they made him do things he didn't want to do.
Could be abuse of some sort.
Abuse of some sort. I'm just thinking like, I don't know how else to say it. Could he have been abused, Julie?
I don't know, man.
That's because that's what it's alluding to me. If we're getting really extreme right here.
And he was abused by these boys in that way.
Come on, dude. I mean, like, what else could it be? It's not forcing him to watch porn or anything like that. So it had to be something crazy.
That's what it sounds like.
A lot of long showers and no appetites. Internet trolls raise me, ads raise me, Nickelodeon raise me, Dan raise.
Long showers and no appetites. Could he be referring to masturbating in the shower?
It's interesting. Long showers.
Or it could just be like taking a shower for a long time to get away from his thoughts. It could be that too. But, you know, young boys have notoriously been known to masturbate in the shower.
When he says internet trolls, then he said ads raise me, like ads. I'm thinking on the internet, back in the day, a lot of ads were very sexual. Like those pop-ups that would come up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he's talking about that there.
Appetites. Internet trolls raise me, ads raise me, Nickelodeon raise me, Dan raise me, super bad American Pie, Hollywood signs, XXX search raise me, I'm your baby. I just started dropping music at the time, writing love songs about a girl I hope to find, playing Wayne tapes, knowing I could never say the first body to touch my body looked just like mine. It's funny.
Yeah, I think it happened.
I think it did happen.
Oh my God, that's
the first body to touch my body looked just
like mine.
Basically, another male touched him.
Damn, man.
I didn't even.
Token, I'm sorry, man. I had no idea. That's terrible.
That's crazy, man.
He's very brave.
This is
to make a song like this,
yeah,
and then double down with a video. Damn.
You know, I don't know how much this is being, I mean, obviously people are reacting to it, but like, I don't know how much this is being talked about. This should be talked about more. He's like spreading awareness through his story in a very descriptive, visual way. That's pretty brave of him, man.
Damn.
Wayne tapes, knowing I could never say the first body to touch my body looked just like mine. It's funny which memories end up sticking with you, cause I forgot it even happened till I turned 22. Then it all came back and it felt brand new, wondering if it plays a role in relationships I pursue, or is it just a distant memory that never left a mark. One night my homie had some questions at the bar. He said, why do all of your girls look fresh out of a magazine? I said, it's just my type. He said, I feel you, but I mean, what if the perfect girl for you was normal looking? Would you do something? I said, what? He said, it just feels like you're trying to prove something. And you know that everyone knows you well. So maybe you still trying to prove something to yourself. What are you still trying to prove?
Damn, it's getting real. So this thing became like a repressed
memory
that resurfaced when he was 22.
And he's been rapping well before 22.
Yeah, he's been rapping since like 13 or something like that.
So this is like not that long ago. This isn't like probably the heat of his come up. And man, his boy, it's always the real ones that are gonna point things out to you and say the uncomfortable things that need to be said. And his boy's like, hey man, why does it look like you're always trying to like get the most perfect looking girl? You know what I mean? What if like the girl for you was just a normal looking girl? Like would you date a normal looking girl? I don't know, man. It just feels like you're trying to compensate for something. You know what I mean? And it could be trying to get the most perfect looking girl because his first experience like that.
Yeah, this all might link back to
that night.
To that night and why his relationships with women are the way they are now. Damn, this song's crazy, man. This is deep. This is deep. This is kind of disturbing and at the same time very admirable because, man, you have to be very brave to just put yourself out there like that. Damn.
Know that everyone knows you well, so maybe you still trying to prove something to yourself. What are you still trying to prove? Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, super bad American pie, Hollywood signs, triple X search raised me, I'm your baby.
Damn. I'm Your Baby by Token.
And the title of that song is just like pretty genius when you think about the songs about like, I'm Your Baby. Like he was just a baby when all this happened to him.
But at the same time, he was raised by these mediums, so in a way, he's their baby. You know what I mean? He's like the product of being raised by over-sexualization through mediums, through movies, through internet ads and trolls and his life with his family and parents. It all culminated into that one night where it seems he was taken advantage of. And that's sick, because he was 9 years old, I believe.
9.
Yeah, 4th grader.
Crazy.
God damn. And it all resurfaces back to his relationship with women. Trying to make sense of why all the girls he talks to has a certain look, certain type he's always going for. His friend said, why do they always look like they're out of a magazine? I'm guessing he's just going after supermodel-looking women.
He's going after, well, it seems like, according to the song, he's going after women who others would validate him for. They'd validate him like, yeah, good job, bro.
Good job, bro. She's hot.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Token, I'm Your Baby. I mean, it's very real, very vulnerable, disturbing song, but admirable and sheds a lot of light on something that a lot of young boys go through all the time. Damn.
Yeah, when I think back to like how we grew up, you know, I can see the similarities of the over-sexualization within the media, you know. Yeah, and then on top of that, having no father figure definitely did not help.
No, or having no father figure around.
Yeah.
Because I think his dad was around. It just was there, but just never around. There, you can be there and never around.
Sure.
Damn, that was crazy. Token, I'm Your Baby. Respect, bro.
Respect, bro. Respect, man. That was crazy.
That's something a real artist would do, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing but respect. Putting that vulnerability out there. You know, masterful storytelling with an equally masterful storytelling video. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this reaction, yeah. Please, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Keeps our videos in rotation.
Let us know what other songs you'd like us to react to. I'm Trix the Hooligan.
I'm Jules the Buddha Monk.
We are
Strawhat Dynasty, your favorite rapping
breaking
twins from
NYC.
NYC. Peace.